Hey everybody, so in this video we're going to quickly talk about one way to greatly increase your health copywriting efforts, especially if you are an affiliate. But even if you aren't an affiliate, if you're a product owner and you own a product, a health product more specifically, this will help you. Even if you don't own a health product, even if you own some other type of product, it will probably help you. But one way to increase your health copywriting is to get super graphic. I feel like a lot of the pieces out there for top converting offers could actually be doing a lot better. They're not getting graphic enough about the health issue or the problem that the person has. I was looking at a piece the other day that was that could be a potential client for me. The person contacted me and I was reading their piece and they were talking about how they have really high click-throughs on their offer. And again, this will help you affiliates out there as well. They were talking about how they had really high click-throughs on their offer, on just their offer page to the order form, but super low orders. And then I was looking at first off what they were saying. At first I thought maybe when they actually when it came time to get the person to make the purchase, when they were making their actual offer to the potential client right before the order button, I thought maybe there was some disconnect there between that and the order form, but things kind of lined up and all of this. But then as I was reading their copy, their product is for a very specific stomach issue. That's as much detail as I'll give, and they were kind of just making it seem like flowers and roses, this issue, and they weren't really getting into the specifics about what this issue causes, like what does it do to your body. They weren't targeting those pains, and really I think there are a couple problems there, and the big one being you need to be as graphic as you possibly can within reason, especially that all depends on where you're advertising. Like Facebook, for example, doesn't want pieces that are too graphic. Of course, I say if you're going to be advertising, something on Facebook like that, you should probably have a pre-sale even before that piece. But with health, you want to be as graphic as you possibly can. And my suspicion on this piece is because I looked at the original piece that they had for this product, is that their original piece was very graphic, but they said their click-throughs to the order form was super low. But when we actually dug into the numbers, their lead quality was much higher, and the people were also much more likely to purchase the upsell to this product. And so again, I of course don't know 100% why this is, but I can speculate, and the reason is their first piece was much more graphic about the issue, about the problem, and it talked about all the problems that these people have in graphic detail. I of course think we could get a lot more graphic, but again, the number one rule of copy is you need to be able to explain to the prospect what their problem is better than they can explain it themselves. So if you can give all those graphic details, they're like, well, this person obviously understands, and so this product must work, and then from there they'll make the purchase. It'll be much easier. But again, this is one of those things that I see all these marketers and things who talk about CTR and click-throughs and things like that. And while it's all important, and I'm a big proponent, I think health offers need to get way better at collecting information on cart pages and things like that, because most don't even have follow-up sequences. It's actually rather pathetic. But I'm also, if something lowers CTR, like again this original piece, they thought it was too graphic describing the problem, with the person's story, and maybe it was because it lowered their CTR, but again, they were actually longer term making more money, and they didn't see that because they just focused on the short term and what was happening short term. So again, the point of this video is to say, don't be afraid to get too graphic with health issues. Again, I feel like there are some pieces out there that could even go into more detail, and I think it would be okay. I've written several pieces in the diabetes niche, for example, and we got super graphic. Depending on what we were writing about, we got super graphic about some of the consequences, or even some of the problems that the people were going through with the disease. There are little things that happen, and again, if you can talk about those things, then you are describing their issues better than anybody else can. Just to give a quick example, not to make this video any longer, and again, this is even a graphic thing, but in a diabetes piece that we wrote, I added a little bit about how this person was going to have surgery to remove a toe, And one thing that I noticed is that with neuropathy and diabetes in general, these people were experiencing tingling long before having made a major issue, like having to have a toe removed or something like that. They would experience tingling. And I also noticed that a lot of them had stories about like dropping pens and things like that, and having that be a kind of a clue that that there could be some neurological damage, there could be some neurological issues, and these are things that people need to take care of first. The thing about dropping things is we all drop things every single day. It might not exactly be a symptom of the disease. It might not be the it might not be a cause. But if you have a disease like diabetes, you're thinking about these things a lot and you're worried about them. So in this piece, we simply updated the existing piece a little bit and added this bit about dropping things and also forgetting things and how that could be potentially a side effect of diabetes, and it worked extremely well because we went into detail, about how how nerves basically are affected with diabetes and some of the symptoms. So again, that worked out very, very well for us. And just by getting super graphic and in detail about what happens to the nerves, using plain English, plain speak, not doctor speak, and things, it was very easy to increase conversions on that piece. So I would encourage you all to get very graphic. Again, I see a lot of a lot of you have talked about skincare. Everybody seems to be running skincare offers. I'm sure skincare is just a good niche to get into. It's an easy niche. But just doing a little spying, you can see a lot of these landing pages, and they're not graphic enough. They're not talking about things like what happens underneath the skin, or even what the skin feels like. These are the things that I think about. And I think if affiliates started taking the time to do it, not only would you increase your lead quality, but you definitely would increase the amount of money you're making. And you'd probably get paid more from the offer because, again, you're increasing the lead quality. I'm constantly thinking about trying to increase the lead quality. So getting graphic on your health pages is a great way to do it. So thank you for watching, and I will. Everybody's been asking about the Uber case study. I promise that I will get it up. I've just been super busy working on other things. I mean, a couple of you have said that you went to the site and it hasn't changed. It hasn't changed. I haven't put any more work into it. Again, I have a lot of other stuff to work on, but I promise we will get that finished over the next couple months, and we'll see what happens with it.